Hey there, seekers of style knowledge and all that good stuff. Joe here from Style by Joe. I'm here with What's in Joe's Mouth, Basic Edition. So when you first move out, when you first get on your own, starting your new place, you need 3 basic knives, which is a chef's knife, a serrated knife, and a paring knife. Anything other than that is extra and not needed right away. You also need, as I've said before, a good cutting board. With that, you can go pretty far. Now, chef's knife and the cutting board, that's the workhorse of the kitchen. This will dice and chop through almost anything, whether it's a fresh herb, whether it's your fruits or vegetables. It's great for boneless meat, even a fine boned fish or some of the finer boned poultry. It'll just go right through that. Serrated knife is almost saw-like, which is great for cutting through things that are a little bit thicker on the outside, more delicate on the inside. Think a juicy tomato or a crusty loaf of bread. Paring knife, it looks like it would be a mini chef's knife, but it's actually really good for your delicate cutting. If you're going to be peeling vegetables or fruits without a peeler, or you want to do some fine, intricate work, this is really, really good. So, how do you hold How do you hold a knife? My favorite is called the blade grip, which is thumb here on the outside, middle finger here, with your knife, with your middle finger over the blade of the knife, and I find that that gives really good control. The other grip is called a handle grip, which basically you're gripping the handle. So, while that's being said, we're going to use the blade grip to start cutting an onion. Now, how I prefer to cut it, my personal, is the stem here is the first thing that goes. Right through that. I leave the root on, cut through the center of the root. You're going to take the outer layer off, the skin off, because the skin pretty much has the consistency of paper. Just peel right through that. Now the root is still there, so you have control of it. It's not going to fall all over the place. So we could either slice through it like this if you were making longer strips. But I actually want to dice it. So once I cut through it, I'm going to just go acrosswise, like that, and then go straight down, cutting across both of the cuts we made. And as you can see on my blade, that gives you a really nice dice. Up. Now, if you want to mince a clove of garlic, my favorite trick is take the clove, take the chef knife, and press down on it. You've actually smashed it. The shell becomes just like paper you can take off. Again, try and get all that off, because it has the consistency of paper. And then just run your knife through the smashed garlic. And here's the great control. I just then go through and work through the garlic. Back and forth with a rocking angle. When I get it together, go like that. And again, we have a very rough dice. And finally, the last thing I'm going to show you is a pepper, which is great for fruits. So, cut through there. I always cut off the top, cut off the bottom. Take your knife in there, work around the core where the seeds are. Pops right out. And for pepper, I usually go to one of the ribs, cut it open, and I always lay it down with the skin side down, the fruit side up. And I find that it gives you more control. For the rib, just take it, cut it down like that, and then just take your pieces and cut through like that. Gives you an even dice. So anyway, folks, this has been Joe from Style by Joe. What's in Joe's Mouth Basic Edition. My YouTube channel, of course, is Style by Joe. I hope by now you've subscribed, and if you haven't, what are you waiting for? My Instagram is also Style by Joe. Facebook and Twitter are Style You by Joe. Have a stylish day. I'll talk to you soon.